My body felt heavy and sluggish. I hadn't completely slept off the fatigue from yesterday's battle yet. Maybe I'll just take it easy for today as well. No, wait, there's no time to slack off. The killer's still on the loose. First, I'll go to the cafeteria and see what Tsubasa can tell me. Today, just like yesterday, the number of life form registering inside the school was 15. The killer was still here somewhere. The question was, where? Exploring.
Move out! You never will then.
We didn't find him today either. I dove in bed and embraced the warmth of the covers after a long hard day. We carried out another exhaustive search, but hadn't found any trace of the killer. I shouldn't get discouraged. If we keep looking, we'll find him eventually. Tomorrow, for sure. But it wasn't as simple as that. Days passed, and we still made no progress in our search. Every time we looked at Tsubasa's device, when we saw that 15 flashing back at us, it felt like the killer was mocking us from the shadows. Day 35. 36. 37. What happened on day 38, I wonder? After several days of fruitless searching, a new development occurred on the evening of day 38.
Knock it off! Let me go!
Yugamu, I just wanted to make sure she was who she said she was. Let me go! Gaku raged and struggled, but Yugamu held him in an iron grip, not saying a word. And to the side of them...
Both of you, stop it!
Oh, Kurara had her mask removed. Kurara, and her face uncovered, was sobbing uncontrollably. Takumi, quick! You gotta do something! Whoa, hold on. What's going on here? It all started around 10 minutes ago. Tired and disappointed after searching all day without any result, I had gone back to my room. Then Tsubasa had burst in and dragged me to the rec room, not really telling me anything until we got there. We were talking, and Gaku suddenly said he thought Kurara might be the killer. They got into a fight, and Yugamu stepped in to stop him, but then... Mr. Omokage got all intense, and now he's, well, like that. That still doesn't tell me much, but I guess I'd better break this fight up. Hey, Yugamu, ease up, okay? Why don't we just talk about this? Yugamu Yugamu! He's totally in the zone, huh? Nothing any of us says seems to get through to him. Gaku, meanwhile, was wilting under the murderous aura being directed at him. I couldn't let this continue. If I had to get a little rough, so be it. But before I could make my move, Yugamu put up a knife and it was menacing Gaku. Knife point against his neck, yanking his hair. Yugamu reached into his robe, brought out a knife, and began pressing into the flesh of Gaku's throat.
Stop it, Yugamu! Are you crazy?
You're scaring me!
A cold light shone in Yugamu's eyes. Those were the eyes of a killer. He wasn't playing around. If I didn't do something, he really was going to kill Gaku.
I said stop!
I charged at Yugamu, fully prepared to get injured myself, but then... So that's how it is, huh? 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 Well, well. I never thought about this before. Good to know it works. Yugamu seems to finally come to his senses all at once. After muttering some weird stuff to himself, he put the knife away. What the hell, man? I seriously thought I was done for. Sorry, I got a little overexcited. You know how it is. Just what did you think you were doing, Yugamu? Oh, Takumi, when did you get here? You saw me at kind of an embarrassing moment, huh? Can opening, ASMR. But thanks to Gaku here, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Thanks for playing along, man. What? You should apologize to Kurara, though. Just saying. With that, Yugamu casually strolled out of the room, a satisfied smile on his face. What in the world was that all about? Okay, Kurara has her mask on.
It's all your fault, Gaku. None of this would have happened if you hadn't had the audacity to accuse me of being the killer.
At some point, Kurara had put on her weird tomato mask on and was now running out Gaku. I didn't accuse anybody, nobody. I just put the possibility out there.
You ought to be executed 1,000 times over for even suspecting a noble like me. Burn in the fires of hell, you gutter snipe.
Can somebody please explain how this started?
Okay, so you know everybody's really tired and stressed out from looking up for the killer. Some of us decided to come here to play some darts and unwind a little. Then all of a sudden, Gaku started asking Kurara to take off her mask.
He seems to think the killer has stolen Miss O. Suzuki's mask now and was now impersonating her. Naturally, she refused. Things got heated, there was a scuffle, and the mask came off. So that's why she didn't have it on when I got there.
Of course, once it was off, everyone could see it was a real Kurara underneath, but then she started to cry.
That's when Yugamu stepped in and told Gaku he'd gone too far. Then Gaku got flustered and started accusing Yugamu instead. And so you sent Tsubasa to come get me? That's right. Miss O. Suzuki's true face shocked us, of course. But mostly we were afraid of Mr. Omokage.
Sorry I had to get you involved, but I didn't think we could handle him on our own.
No need to apologize. From the sound of it, it really was all Gaku's fault. Well, maybe I got a little carried away. But we've been looking around for days and still haven't found the killer. Who wouldn't start to wonder what was under that mask? Right, and think about how Kurara felt hearing you accuse her like that. Now that you know you were wrong, you should really apologize. I know. So, Kurara, I was out of line. I'm sorry.
Whew. Next time you show that much disrespect to me, I'll make you walk across an electrifying steel girder.
I bet Mr. Mariko would fall off just a few steps from the end, snatching death from the jaws of victory, as it were. Dude, don't jinx it! We won't even know if I have to do it yet. Oh, I can totally see that happening, though. Coming back to Yugamu, that was pretty extreme reaction, don't you think?
It was like someone flipped the switch and made it go into assassin mode. We were getting through to him at all.
A switch? Yeah, there must have been something that set him off. He said he was feeling better now. But what was wrong with him in the first place? Yugamu's been acting really strange lately. Could that have something to do with this incident? Things have calmed down in the rec room, but it still felt a little awkward as we went our separate ways from the night. Between the war in the invader and the search for the mystery killer, we were all starting to feel the strain. We need to solve at least one of those problems before we fell apart completely. Day 39.
Up and Adam troops!
Today we gotta get serious about finding the killer. After what happened last night, I was feeling antsy. I needed to find some new information and dispel some of that tension. I got washed, dressed, and stepped out of the door. Once again, we searched all day but failed to find anything new. I was starting to think we were going about this all wrong. As I continued to fret over a lack of progress, the day wore on into night. We're at a total impasse. I was so tired I was having trouble thinking straight. At this rate, what little remained of the day would just pass me by. Walking around the days, I spotted Hiroko coming towards me from the other direction. Hiroko!
Oh.
You look terrible. Did Moko eat you with a pile driver or something? Oh, I don't think I could survive that.
Huh?
I'm just trying to figure some stuff out.
Oh.
What stuff? Maybe I'll ask Hiroko for some advice. She's not avoiding me as much these days, and she might be able to come up with a better plan than me. Can I ask your opinion on something? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think your input would be really useful.
Oh.
I don't mind. What is it you want to ask?
Huh?
The last few days, we've been searching high and low for the killer, and still haven't found any new clues. I was thinking we should approach the problem some other way, but I have no idea what other way it might be. What about going outside the wall? Huh? But Tsubasa's device only measures life signs inside of it. You said you wanted clues. It stands to reason you can learn things outside the school too, doesn't it? At Hiroko's words, it felt like the fog around my brain was starting to clear. I've been so fixated on the total life sign count, I never even thought about going off school grounds. You're right, that was a real blind spot. Thanks, Hiroko. I knew asking you would help was a good idea. I'll go with you. If you want, it's safer to travel in a group anyway. That's a good point. I'll get some people on board too. We'll meet up and set up tomorrow morning. After arranging things with Hiroko, I found the others and figured out who else would be coming. This time, things would be different. This time, we'd get somewhere. With new hope welling up within me, I waited for the next day to arrive. Day 40. I headed to the parking lot and found the other members of the expedition team waiting for me. Morning, everyone. You guys ready to head out? So we have Darumi, Nozomi, Hiroko, Gaku, Takemaru, and Moko.
Sure.
Ready when you are. I'll handle the driving too. So it's the 7 of us today? I hope we found something. I kinda wish the killer would just show up again already. Except, I don't really want them around. It's complicated. I gotta be outside in the sun like some kind of health-conscious beach buddy? Just kill me now.
Turn that frown around, Darumi. You can get through anything if you keep your spirits up.
Athletic and supportive? This much positivity has got to be bad for me. To sum up, we're all fine. Let's get going. You're speaking up for everyone now? Well, I guess we shouldn't waste time.
So once we're past the flame, we'll just look around for anything that might be a clue, right?
Yeah, that would be great.
Then let's do this! No guts, no glory!
We all got into the bus and set up full throttle for the rooms beyond the wall. Okay, skipping this. We drove through the undying flames and on through the ruins. For a while, we didn't see anything that stood out. Dot 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 dot. Finally, after a couple of hours, I noticed that something was different.
That's weird. Isn't this?
What's the matter? Have you been here before, Takumi?
Yeah. Back in my future. Except the way I remember it, there's an enemy base up ahead.
The outpost?
Say what?
Hey!
Ah, dude!
What? You gotta break out there nowhere like that.
Did you hear what Takumi just said about the base? Do you want to charge right into enemy territory?
I'm sorry, I should have noticed it sooner. It just feels a little different from last time. It does seem strangely quiet here. I don't see any signs of invaders nearby either. Was it base big? Was there a lot of troops there? Yeah, it was. In my last timeline, we went there by this road and stormed the place. You took the fight to them even when we can't be revived out here? That's bold, man.
But there's no invaders here now. What could have happened to them?
Maybe they're all too depressed to come out and fight. Even invaders can get mental health problems, I bet.
Anyway, we ought to turn back for now. Don't want to end up in a battle we didn't prepare for.
Keep going, Takemaru. Full speed ahead.
Yeah, man, let's rock it. Hey, will you learn listening to me? If you get us all killed out here, you are so freaking dead.
We came out here today to gather information. Anything that looks out of the ordinary could be a potential lead. Right! And even if it turns out to be unrelated to the killer, we should still be aware of what the invaders are doing. You guys are crazy! We can't just drive into a base that's crawling with enemies! I'm fine with going. Maybe me and the invaders can swap stories about our mental breakdowns. I'm in too. If there's any chance of finding out something new, we have to take it. Of course, it's not like this is a full-scale attack. We'll pull out if things starts to look bad.
Fine. Might as well face it, Gaku. We're in the minority here.
Okay. But if things do go wrong, I better get some kind of payout for it. Alright, then let's keep going. Slow and steady now. Bring the speed all the way down. We inch the bus along the road to the enemy base. After a while, we stopped and began scouting ahead on foot. But what we found was so different from what I remember, I found myself wondering if we haven't taken a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, dead invaders.
Hot damn, dude.
So, this is another timeline where Veshnes killed everybody.
Oh, that's really gross.
Where the base should have been was a mountain of dead school invaders. There were so many of them, they spilled off the pile and onto the ground, making it hard for us to move forward without wading through them.
They're all dead. Ain't nobody here left alive.
It doesn't look like sickness did it. All the bodies are beat up.
We've all been cast aside so carelessly. There's no art in this. Whoever did this knows nothing about setting up a proper murder scene.
Do you think they turned on each other? Or was there a third party involved?
I don't know, but this is kind of a lucky break for us, right? If all these invaders are dead, that means less for us to fight.
I don't think it's that simple. Especially when we don't know how or why they died.
Let's look around some more.
We looked all around the base, inside and out, but we didn't find anything to explain what happened there.
It's nothing but bodies as far as the eye can see.
Staying here any longer wouldn't get us anywhere. Takumi, we should leave. Now? After coming all this way? Something this weird that to mean something. Were we really just going to walk away without figuring it out? I wanted to stick around a little longer, but it was already getting dark.
Oh?
There's no return, no rush. Finding this was an achievement in itself. For now, we should head back and let the others know. Hideko gave me a light slap on the back and began walking back towards the school bus. Was that her way of trying to comfort me?
I am gonna head back too. Get the idiot and the freak for me, will you, Takumi?
The what and what now? I guess I know which one you're talking about, but... Takemaru jerked his chin towards Darumi and Gaku, who were crouched down a short distance away, looking at something intently.
Ooh, there's one here too! It's so fast!
Dude, it's huge! Hey, Darumi, Gaku, come on, time to leave. There was no response. They seemed to be excited about something, though. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back.
Hey, Takumi! Take a look at this cute little thing here!
I followed Darumi's gaze and saw something crawling out of underneath dead body. I don't see it, so blurry. There were two of them. In fact, each scurrying out of a different location.
What
Ew!
are those? Some kind of bug?
Oh no! Don't tell me it's the Kia! They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. They remind me of the little dudes that used to scuttle around my kitchen back home. You think they're a new species?
Can we keep them, Takumi? They'll make better pets than Sirei.
Yeah.
Of course not! Come on! We'll feed them and take them for walks and teach them tricks and everything. I'm more concerned what they think of Siri as being on the same level as a cat or a dog.
I killed a whole aquarium full of fish last time I had a pet, but don't worry, that taught me to respect life. So it'll be fine this time.
How exactly does respecting life fit with your killing game obsession? Come on, you guys. Back to the bus. Everyone's waiting, and you'll get left behind if you don't hurry. You mind if I go to the bathroom first? I, have a tummy ache.
Oh, me too. I feel like my bladder's about to explode.
Fine. Just don't take too long, okay? After a little while, Darumi and Gaku joined us on the bus, both of them looking refreshed. By the time we got on the road and left the base behind, it was already getting dark. We arrived back at the school early on the next morning. Okay. They brought the creature home. What time is it? But rubbing my eyes and looking at the clock, I saw that it was really late. I'd slept clean through the day and into the next evening. Whoa, I really overdid it. The night of the 41st day. I remember us getting back this morning, but not much after that. I just had a vague impression that I got hungry, then practically passed out from exhaustion. My head hurts too. A headache from oversleeping, that's happened to me before. Better take something for it. It'll be more like dinner than breakfast at this point, but I'll go to the cafeteria anyway. Dissolving some medicine in water, I gulped it down and stepped out of my room. So they have basic medicine in their bathroom? Some of the team were still in the cafeteria eating a late night meal. So we have Ima and Uyugamu. It's mostly the ones who stayed here while we were gone. I guess the others are still sleeping off the trip. I grabbed some food for myself, and as I turned to find a place to sit, somebody called out to me.
Hey, Takumi, you want to eat with me?
Oh no, not this again.
Now, here's a face that just screams, oh no, not this again. And maybe now you're thinking, how did he know?
How did he know?
Don't be so jumpy. Ima's here to keep an eye on me today. I promise I will hold back.
Good evening, Mr. Sumino. You can sit next to me if you want.
Thanks, I'll do that. I don't see you two together very often.
My dear sister is participating in a girls' night, and she forbade me from being present. I thought I might get away with it. I mean, slap some makeup on me, make some strategic talks, and I could easily pass as a girl, don't you think?
The worst thing is he's absolutely right.
So instead, Mr. Omokage has been telling me all about his passion for killing.
Can't you leave off that stuff for a while? I'm trying to eat here.
I told you before, right? How I'm having trouble with my urges right now.
Yuyamo ignored me and continued with his macabre topic of conversation.
After what happened with Gaku, I finally figured out a way to suppress them better.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I don't actually have to kill anyone. I just have to see the look of despair when they stare dead in the face. It's not exactly a long-term solution, though. More like a coping mechanism.
I'm not sure how to react to that. I have no idea what it feels like.
Ask Gaku. He just felt it. Think of it like when you watch 60 videos online to sate your own desires. It doesn't make them completely go away, but after a decent session, they fade back into the background for a while, you know?
Hey, don't just assume that's what I do.
Does that mean you prefer in-person encounters, Mr. Sumino? How very analog of you.
I guess I'm the
same in a way, although in my case, it was always the ladies coming to me.
Sorry, there's somebody who's playing a reel. Ima's questionable work history is something I really don't want to get into right now.
My only problem is that no one seems to want to show me the real seconds before that face.
I'm not doing it.
That's cool, man. At least let me ask first.
Yeah.
I know how you feel, Mr. Omokage. It's no fun letting frustration build up until it feels like it's ready to burst. I may not be a killer or a sexual deviant, but I understand impulse control at least.
I guess you could describe Ima as impulsive, like the time he stabbed Takimaru the last time around.
Come on, Mr. New Sumino, don't like you don't know what Mr. Omokage is talking about.
How do you mean?
You know what it's like. You killed Mr. Aotsuki, didn't you?
But that was different. Eito was a traitor, he was dangerous, he sabotaged the team and even killed some of us before. If I'd let it live, he would have gone after the baby in the defense room again, eventually. He wouldn't have stood until humanity itself was wiped out.
Are you making excuses inside your head right now? Thinking of ways to justify what you did? Oh, don't get me wrong. I really don't care either way. I'm just saying, regardless of the original trigger, you know what it's like to kill another person. You understand that impulse.
Okay, maybe you're right. I did kill Eto out of anger. Everyone has the potential to become a killer under the right circumstances, and I'm no exception.
Lighten up, Mr. Sumino. This isn't that serious of a discussion. It's more of a casual chat between murderous and murder-adjacent friends.
If you ever do want to help me with my urges, you're welcome in my room anytime for a massage session. Not happening. Ever. I decided to change the subject before things got too weird and brought up our discovery from yesterday. Nozomi already told the others about the enemy base full of dead invaders. And on our return, the organic life detection device still indicated 15 people inside the school. Discussing all the mysteries facing us, time passed surprisingly quickly. By the time I got back to my room, the nighttime announcement was only minutes away.
You never know when the... Well then.
Time for bed already. I got nothing done today. I flopped down into my bed, feeling pleasantly full and relaxed after dinner. Yes, it's back to sleep for me. The thought had barely crossed my mind before my consciousness started to drift away. Why fight it? I let go and allow sleep to carry me away. And so my 41st day at Last Defense Academy came and went practically in the same breath. Little did I know what a fresh crisis would await me on day 42. So usually on day 40, that's usually where the fight on the outpost would come. The fight with Kanzele. Morning. Still half asleep, I let out a long yarn as I tried to orient myself. After sleeping so much lately, I felt like I have a lot of energy today. Who could that be this early? I didn't like the sound of that flurry of doorbell rings. I hurried over to the door and opened it. That's probably Darumi. No, Tsubasa. Takumi, come quick! The life signs reading change! Seriously?
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Here, look.
13? There's 2 less than yesterday?
I'm afraid something bad might have happened to someone.
Okay, let's get everyone together. Tsubasa and I split up, telling the rest of the team to go to the cafeteria for an emergency meeting. When we got there, the only one missing were... Where are Darumi and Gaku? Oh no!
There's 12 of us here now. If the killer's still out there, the missing 2 life signs must be theirs.
Well, they had a good run. Honestly, I thought Mr. Monaco would have been killed sooner.
You're saying the killer struck again? Where are the bodies? We don't know that Gaku and Darumi are dead. They may have just gone outside the wall. Those 2? I guess it's not totally out of the question. Has anyone checked if the school bus is still in the parking lot? I'll go look now. The rest of you check around here. Anything out of the ordinary.
Wait up! I'll come with you.
The bus is gone. Those 2 must have taken it.
That probably means they're okay, but where could they have gone?
How long has the total of your device been 13?
Since the morning announcement. When I checked it before bed last night, it still says 15.
So they snuck out during the night? Let's go back to the cafeteria for now. We hurried back to the cafeteria where everyone was still talking excitedly.
Sir Takumi, a report. Lady Darumi and Sir Gaku left a note. We found it on the table. It was over in the corner, so we didn't notice it at first here.
Gone out to run an errand. BRB from Darumi and Gaku. What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all?
Forget danger. How about a little consideration for others? I'm gonna wring their necks for making us worry like this. How about the bus? Was it gone?
Yeah, I guess that means whatever made them leave was pretty urgent.
Maybe they got together and went out to rough like mindless beasts.
Outside, in the open air, or indecently wild.
Speculating won't help us now. All we can do is wait for them to get back. With the chaos caused by Darumi and Gaku's disappearance starting to settle down, we brought the meeting to an end and spent the day as normal. Finally, long after the sun has gone down, Kyoshika spotted the school bus on the horizon and once again assembled in the cafeteria. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. Alright. Sorry for that. Took a little bit long. Alright. Kyushka spotted the school, bus on the horizon. Once again, assembled the cafeteria. Okay, good. Darumi da. Gaku da. Our returning friends avoided looking away of us, any of us in the eye. They must have sensed how much trouble they were in.
Oh.
Where exactly have you two been all this time?
Oh, nowhere really, just outside.
Oh.
Obviously. I'm asking where outside and why you went there.
It was just, kinda, you know. Yeah, you know how it is.
Enough.
Nonsense. Give me a real answer. Now.
You're beautiful when you're angry, Mr. Siruko.
What are we watching here?
They look like a couple of kids getting scolded by their mom for staying out too late. I feel kind of bad for them.
Hiruko's so threatening, but I guess that just shows how worried she was. Does it? This looks more like an outright interrogation to me.
We had something we wanted to do at that base we found.
What? You two went back there all on your own?
Huh?
We figured we'd be safe since all the invaders were already dead, and when we got there, it was just the same as before. Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest. We won't be mad.
I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group being session. That's right, we accidentally left our infusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get it ourselves. Both of you lost them at the same time? How could you be so dense?
Do you have a good place? Or are you really that stupid? Why don't you die now and save us a lot of trouble?
See, I knew you'd get mad at us! When you think about it, it's really Takumi's fault. If he hadn't hurried us, we'd have been a lot more careful.
Oh. You're really going to blame me for this? You're so irresponsible, it's almost impressive.
Please tell me you at least found your infusers.
You bet! Give him right there! Got him right there, no problem at all.
Is that really all you went there for?
Yeah, of course! Why would we lie about something like that?
Come on, Hiruko. They're back safe, so why don't we just let it slide? But the next time you two run off like that, you'll be getting the electro chamber elimination treatment.
I have no idea what that is, but I don't want to find out. We're sorry, we won't do it again.
So long as you understand, don't go worrying us like that.
That'll be good, although getting scolded by Mr. Siruko was kind of fun in its own way.
I still had my doubts about their story, but it looked like the crisis was over for now. With a collective sigh of relief, we all headed back to our rooms. With all the confusion, today was weirdly tiring. My body and mind felt worn out. Fatigue after a battle was bad enough, but this was something different. I guess there are bound to be days like this sometimes. I just have to work hard to do better tomorrow. I lay down in bed, immediately felt sleepy, surrendered to the feeling, and let my consciousness fade away. I didn't know it then, but the crisis wasn't over. In fact, it was just beginning. Day 43. Who's there and this early too? Responding to the bell, I crawled out of bed and lumbered toward the door. It wasn't even light out yet. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I opened the door to find Nozomi and Moko.
Sorry to disturb you, but this couldn't wait. Nozomi said she heard sounds coming from somewhere downstairs. We wanted to go check out what they were.
Weird noises. It's probably just my imagination, but with everything else that's going on, I didn't want to take any chances.
And it's kind of scary going on with just two girls, even if one of them is the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. We sure could use a nice, strong man to accompany us, you know.
Okay, let's go see what these noises are. I'm curious too. We should probably go in our class armor just in case.
Of course, thank you, Takumi. I'll blow you a thank you kiss too. Now go grab your gear and get in the ring.
We transform and set out into the night. A light rain was falling outside, giving the school a damp, dingy feel. We've been looking for a while now, but I don't see anything strange. Me neither. Maybe I was just hearing things.
Don't let your guard down yet, Nozomi. What if some prowler emerged from the shadows and suplex you from behind?
Okay, I'll be careful. Let's take one more look around before we call it a night. Sounds good. We can't get careless now. It looked like our little investigation was going to end without turning up anything noteworthy. But as I was beginning to relax... Huh? Where did Moko go? That's weird. She was right behind me a second ago. I wasn't sure how or when that happened, but Nozomi and I had gotten separated from Moko. I could have sworn she was still with us when we turned that last corner. Moko, where are you? She's not answering. You don't think something happened to her, do you? Maybe she just went to the bathroom. I'll go check. I should probably go with you. No, we need to prioritize finding her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Don't worry, it's right here, near here. We'll meet back here in a little while. Hey, Nozomi! Before I could stop her, Nozomi ran off toward the nearest girl's bathroom. I considered following her, but she was right. Finding Moko came first. She couldn't have gone far. I began retracing my step, calling Moko's name as I went, but there was no sign of her anywhere. Could she have gone outside? It doesn't seem likely, but I'll check just in case. Whoa, the rain's gotten heavier. I didn't think about stopping to grab an umbrella or anything. After a few seconds, I was completely drenched. The rain also made it hard to make out my surroundings very well. Hey, Moko, if you're out here, answer me! No response. That means she's still inside, right? I should head back for now. I don't want to leave Nozomi alone for too long. Not to mention standing in the rain is making me cold. I need to get back inside soon. Was that Nozomi? A scream? Was that Nozomi? The sudden cry ran through the night. I had definitely come from inside school. Whatever that was, it cannot be good. I have to hurry. I ran back to the school and headed into the direction of the scream I had come from. Okay, so, not here. The voice came from somewhere else. Boys' bathroom. Oh, here he is. Nozomi, are you okay? Takumi, you have to help! It's the killer! The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again.
They did. And they killed Moko.
What? And now they're after me! What are we going to do? We have to get Moko to the infirmary before it's too late! Okay, just stay calm. Take me to where Moko is. Alright, come on, it's this way. The killer got Moko. That can't be happening, can it? Nozomi led me once to the classroom on the first floor. I opened the door but took a step back in terror when I saw what was inside.
No way. It can't be.
Yep, she got her good. Let's see. Slashes on the legs. Slashed on the face. But if it was a power saw, the wounds would have been deeper. And she's got some... That's funny. She's got scars on her face, like concentration of blood, like the discoloration of the veins around the cheeks. Moko lay motionless on the floor, surrounded by an ocean of blood. Her body was torn to shreds, just like Ava's had been. No longer breathing, no longer moving, her body was just a giant slab of meat.
Come on, Takumi! We have to get Moko to the Revive-O-Matic!
Ah, she's probably lost too much blood.
Right. Here, we'll carry her together.
For some reason, the Revive-O-Matic doesn't work. We crouched down beside Moko. Her body was still warm, and soon our hands were covering her blood. So much blood. Will the Revive-O-Matic even work on her anymore? We have to try. Hold on, Moko, we're taking you to the infirmary. Let's hoist her up. 1, 2, 3. Just as we were about to get moving. Footsteps? Somebody's coming this way. Nozomi noticed them too. She glanced down the hallway. A look from the look of abject horror on her face. Takumi! I'll go see who it is. You stay here. But if things get dangerous, run. Focus on staying alive, understand? Infuser in hand, I slowly crept down the hallway the footsteps were coming from. Huh? There's no one here? The footsteps I heard before had stopped, leaving a deadly silence in their place. Had I just imagined them? No, Nozomi heard them too. Oh, the killer is here with the power saw. He's got the suit and everything. And all of a sudden the killer was here. Black suit and power saw included. How did he get the power saw back? Never mind that, I have to do something. You, how dare you do that to Moko? I found myself raising my infuser and swinging it viciously at the killer.
Yeah.
What? The knife bounced right off the suit, the recoil sending me staggering back. My emo anima attacks aren't working? Then what am I supposed to do? Takumi! Nozomi, don't come any closer, get out of here. I can't just abandon you, I'll fight too! It's no good, emo anima won't work on them, we have to run. What? But... Come on, this way! Oh! I had no idea that was that.
I can still fight.
Oh!
Not like this.
Technically, I would have seen him in the corridor,
Can
but...
still fight.
Okay, I see it. So we're hiding in the third floor classroom for some reason. Ah, it's no good. I can't run anymore. Takumi! Nozomi was still glancing around nervously. I could see her trembling. Don't worry. It's all going to be okay. I'll think of something. I was doing my best to sound confident, but on the inside I was already choking on my own despair. If Fimo Animo attacks won't affect the killer, am I going to have to tackle them and try to steal the power saw again? Oh no, they found us. What do we do? Where could we go? We have to head outside. Nozomi and I ran toward the nearest window, but then...
Damn it! We're too late!
Question mark, dot dot dot. The killers steadily advanced towards us, never saying a word, but brandishing their power saw the whole time. It's hopeless. If we don't do something, we're dead. Even if we escape out the window, this is the third floor. Can I get both of us to the ground safely? I need to make a choice here, and fast. What do I do? Decide your destiny! Jump out the window, or are we gonna jump to dodge the attack? Good question. Let's go with dodge. We have to dodge this attack first. Can I check? Okay. So there's a split. So dodging the attack goes up. Oh. There's also on day 22 a dodge the attack here. Huh. So let's see. Okay. Okay. We have to dodge this attack first.
Stand back!
Takumi!
I still myself and brace to face the killer. Going up against the power saw bareheaded bet the odds were against me, but I still have to try. I punched the killer in the face with a tightly clenched fist. The killer recoiled for a moment, but quickly recovered and swung the power saw at me.
Watch out, Takumi! Ah! I evaded the attack at the very last minute. The power saw struck the wall, the momentum making a deep cut in it.
Yeah!
Stay down! I immediately struck back, but with the power saw in the way, my punches couldn't land properly. Damn it! After some tussling against the killer, I found myself back against the window. I refused to go out without a fight and decided to try a final suicide attack. I faced the killer, fully prepared to die with my next move, however... The killer took advantage of that brief moment of hesitation to kick me violently in the stomach. I was forced to my knees by the intense pain holding my stomach. Takumi! Stay back, Nozomi! Tried to get to my feet to stop Nozomi from going closer. But the killer was faster, swinging the power saw in my direction before I could do anything.
No!
Is this the end?
What?
He's about to lower the blade on my neck as I was going down. The final impact never came. I glanced at the killer and saw that they had stopped just short of slicing off my head.
You! Why?
I wanted to ask what they had stopped, but just then...
Get away from Takumi!
Nozomi! Nozomi slipped behind the killer back without either of us noticing. The next moment, she kicked the killer with all of her might. The killer was sent crashing through the window and tumbled outside. The power saw spun through the rainy night air and slowly fell. Soon after, we heard the dull and eerie sound of it striking something soft and tearing right through it. Did he fall on the power saw? We immediately ran to where the killer had fallen, where a shocking sight awaited us. Yeah, he fell to the ground and the power saw fell right to the chest. So if the fall didn't kill him, the power saw sure did. So that guy's bleeding red. The squashed and motionless body of the killer lay mirrored in a pool of their own gushing blood. The power saw was deeply embedded into their upper body.
The engine stopped. Probably because it went right through the body and got stuck in the ground.
Is the killer dead?
I don't know, but by the looks of it...
Remove the helmet! I cautiously reach out for the killer's helmet and pull it off. Yugamu! It was a familiar face and greeted us beneath the mask.
Yugamu?
How did he guess my password? He was already dead, but his eyes were still wide open. Having lost this much blood, it was unlikely we'd be able to bring him back.
Yugamu? But why? Why did he kill Moko?
As Nozomi broke down next to me, I kept on staring at Yugamu's remains in astonishment. Shock and confusion had paralyzed my mind. I could only register my body becoming heavier and heavier as my clothes soaked up the falling rain. The others had woken up from the commotion and arrived at the scene only to be confronted by the grisly sight of Moko and Yugamu's dead bodies. No one knew what to think. I barely managed to explain what had happened. We split up to carry the bodies to the morgue and decided to call it a day there and then. Da da da. Ow, my head hurts.
I woke up with a sluggish body and a pounding headache. I had gone to sleep cold all over from being soaked in the rain, and it hadn't done any good. Don't want to do anything today. The only images in my mind were of the murdered Moko and the killer's true identity. My mind was faring worse than my body.
I just don't want to think.
I pulled up the blanket over my head and completely shut down. Praying hard that everything could turn out to be a bad dream, spent the whole day curled up in bed. That was how the curtain fell on my 43rd day at Last Defense Academy. Okay. I'm gonna go see the other route, see how it goes. Okay.
Get ready for your 44th day of active service. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your lives to protect.
Okay. Before a decision. What happened if we jump out the window? I can't afford to die here. It's a desperate move, but I'll bet it all on this.
Nozomi, hold on tight. We're gonna jump.
As we grab her, we just jump. I grabbed Nozomi around the waist and charged into the window with all my might. There was a sound of breaking glass, and then we were in the air. For a moment, it felt like we were floating there in the rainy night sky. But of course, that didn't last. Gravity kicked in and we fell. My skull slammed into the ground with a dull crack. I can't die yet. Still have so much I need to do. But it was no good. My consciousness got cut out abruptly and completely. But for some reason, the Revival-matic works for me. Day 45. Oh shit. Day 46. Nope. Okay. So this is day 46. There's another path I haven't done. And it's... Wait, what? What's this? Leave the school. No. Oh, this is about what Gaku died on day 24. Okay. Where does this lead? So this is where I kick. So this is where I dodge. Okay, let's unlock that half. I'm pretty sure there's another thing there. Okay. Or not, I don't know. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So. Okay, so this is where Gaku died. It stops here. Okay. Just want to unlock this part of the...
Get prepared to spend. Be ready to give your life.
I woke up to the familiar sight of Nozomi sitting right in front of me. This time she noticed right away that I was awake and leapt to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room even longer than last time before finally coming to a stop. And then she just stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene play out before sitting up. Why are you so surprised? Didn't this exact same thing happen before? But you were out for 13 days the last time. It's only been a little more than 2 days this time. Can you blame me? That means today is day 24. What time? Well, I guess I don't need to ask. The morning announcement just played. Nozomi noted. Are you feeling better? I'm fine. Stop putting on an act, okay? Remember what happened during the last defensive battle? I do. As long as I don't force myself to fight like that day, I'll be fine, right? See? Really? Yeah. Despite my confident reply, Nozomi still seems unconvinced. By the way, what happened to Eva after I passed out? Well, she refused to tell us anything. What? She promised to give us intel if we spared her life. We reminded her that promise as well, but then she said, I'm not going to tell you anything because the offer to share intel was made for Takumi, your team leader, and not you. And that's why she was refusing to say anything until you can go talk to her, I guess. Damn it! What's she trying to pull? Okay, so we're gonna go see her. Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria together, where the other 7 who had fought in the battle 3 days ago were gathered. Then they saw me. When they saw me, there was a lot of shouting, squealing, cheering, and happy noises as they congratulated me on my recovery. Although it felt a little more subdued than their reaction 3 days ago. Then again, I did wake up from a 13-day coma that time. Still, the celebration went on for quite a while. I ate my first meal, liquids only for now, and in a long time while being surrounded by their warm and welcoming voices. I went back to my room for a break. Now then, there was really no questions on what I was going to do next. I have to find out who Gaku's real killer is. I didn't believe the real killer was one of us. That meant I had to find out a way to prove that the killer was someone from outside the school. In any case, if I could prove my innocence, I could regain the trust of the 4 holdouts. Then they would join the future battles. Guess I should start investigating. I decided it was time to pay everyone a visit and ask questions. Talk to everyone. Okay. Alright, 3rd floor. Leisure room. Let's talk to Nozomi. Hey guys! What are you doing here? Listening to the calming sound of running water. And trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible. Comfortable, huh? What about you? Oh, actually, I told him I was investigating Gaku's murder case.
Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? That Mariko kid was killed here between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Both of us were at the number 2 that day. Oh, just in case, number 2 is in second to last Defense Academy. Whole thing's too long to keep repeating, so I shortened it.
We also taken to calling this place number 1. Although its official name is the Last Defense Academy, shortening to last sounds strange, so we settled on number 1 instead. Got it, thanks for explaining.
Hey, are you expecting us?
Of course not. Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from number 2 to have done it. What? Any of us could have used a school bus to travel to and from here overnight.
Oh, now that you mention it. Bedtime here is at 11 p.m. Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else has fallen asleep. If they pushed the bus to its limit, it would have taken about 3 hours to get here.
Putting their time of arrival at around 3 a.m. If they took only 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left number 1 by 3:30 a.m. and returned to number 2 at 6:30 a.m. just before the morning announcement at 7 a.m. Also, someone from number 2 coming here wouldn't have triggered the wall of fire's intruder alert. That's true. Wait, are you telling me this is a member... Are you telling me this as members of number 2 yourselves? Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. It's just, you know, the incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I've never met the victim. Just in case, I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. on day 5. And as I expected, their answer were the same.
I was sleeping like a log in my room.
Me too. Okay, so that's 1. So there's Darumi, Ima, Kako, and Shoma in the rec room. What are you guys doing here? At my question, the 4 of them tensed up and looked at each other.
Nothing in particular.
We were just bored, that's all. There are lots of things we could use to relieve our boredom here. After hearing their reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback. What? Are you out of your mind?
Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5.
Almost 20 days have passed since then.
Why now? Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember?
Does that mean you're suspicious of us?
I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're all innocent. The more people we can confirm are innocent, the sooner we can prove that the killer had never been one of us to begin with, right?
I see your point.
But I'm afraid that will be difficult to accomplish. Why? Nobody from Group 1 has a verifiable alibi. Oh, Group 1 as in the original member of the LDA Special Defense Unit. Whereas Group 2 refers to the 5 members from second to last Defense Academy.
Wait, Sister Dearest, but you and I have our ironclad's alibi.
Because we're sleeping together in the same room? That doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It's just as Yuriko said. The testimony of a sibling doesn't count.
Miss Amamiya, you're distrustful of us too?
Who said that? You're jumping the gun here. What if we looked at possible motives?
Motives?
Yeah, like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku? Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that?
Besides, as Mr. Genzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Monaco was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we only known each other for 4 days. Hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over.
And that's the truth. Yeah, I guess. That's why I believe there's no point trying to solve this case by looking at motives. That murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way for it to make any sense.
Which means the prime suspects would be...
The craziest lunatic of us all. The man, the myth, the meme himself. Takumi!
Hey!
Why me?
Because you killed Mr. Aotsuki so easily, just like that.
And without any proof. How many times do I have to explain? He betrayed us in another future, and that's why.
Would you say that to the police?
Would that even hold up in a court of law?
I killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future.
Does that sound like a good defense to you?
It was the same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. Simply sighed deeply, shook my head, and left. Alright, so that's another. Okay, let's go. This is the morgue. There's Hiroko and Yugamu. Hiroko and Yugamu? What are you guys doing here?
Nothing questionable. I just always felt calmer next to dead bodies.
That is extremely questionable, if you ask me. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Do normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue? It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies. Even I can agree with that. Yugamu put his hands over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told him I was investigating Gaku's murder case.
I see. So you're here to examining the corpse.
I doubt there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. And with that, I started investigating Gaku's dead body again. I didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hiroko said. What was the cause of death? Hemorrhagic shock. How about the murder weapon? A foot-long blade, the shape of the wound seems to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts.
Have you found the knife?
Not yet. Wait a minute, why is Yugamu suddenly acting all detective-like?
I'm just curious, don't mind me. Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death when we were at second to last defense academy.
Yes, between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you ask, I was sleeping in my room at that time. What about you, Yugamu?
What?
What were you doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5?
Is that relevant to the case?
I'm just trying to cover all the bases, please.
Needless to say, I was in my room at second to last defense academy during that period of time. Or perhaps I should say, I was in dreamland, for I was sleeping like the dead.
Alright.
Why'd you ask?
Because... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? Then I will go do so on your own behalf. Because you're an assassin, Yugamu.
Yes, that. That is certainly a reason to be suspicious. However, I am no much chagrined. I do not revel in meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing goes against my personal code.
There is always the possibility that Gaku was someone special to you.
Impossible. I have never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, I have no evidence to back that statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words.
I trust you. I didn't hesitate to answer because I'd seen Yugamu and Gaku's relationship in the previous timeline. There was just no way they'd been met each other before this. His statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yugamu never killed any of his allies, and he never showed any indication that he wanted to.
Your trust in me is heartening.
He smiled a little as he said that.
Huh?
Well, I guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thanking them, I turned around and left. Alright, let's try another room. There's a schoolyard. The courtyard. Let's interrogate Eva. Eva's locked inside. What should we do with her? Takumi, you regained consciousness. Yeah, through battling, though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that.
Huh?
You're actually apologizing to me? Why wouldn't I? You saved my life. I heard you were really standoffish to the others. That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takumi wasn't there. It was pointless asking Eva for information about Gaku's murder case, so I asked her for information about the enemy instead.
Huh?
I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know. Useful? Yeah, like the enemy HQ location, invader types, number of troops, your war strategy, number of commanders, their names, their specialties, their type of attack. At that, Eva's face suddenly clouded over. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little unwell. Banging in the nest now? Give me a break. I'm not faking, it's true. That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone, yet you asked, okay? Alone? Does it look like there's anyone else with me? No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just, I never asked you to come alone. All I said that I would talk once Takumi was here. What do you mean? Whatever it is, I do not think I am able to talk. Please leave me for now. Eva was clearly feigning illness, but there was nothing I could do to make her talk. Her prison cell was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted, even if I could.
Hey!
This is ridiculous. I cursed and kicked a pebble as I left the courtyard. Okay, so let's go to the first floor. We got Kurara and Kyoshika at the classroom, and Takemaru and Tsubasa in the garage. Tsubasa I get, but what are you doing here, Takemaru? Because she said she found something cool, duh. What is it?
There was a box of junk inside the garage. I rummaged through it and found this.
What's that?
It's a voice changer. See that patch thing on the tip of the cable? Stick it to your throat and you can use it to freely change your voice to anything you like. You can make it go higher, lower, or smooth as butter. Also, if you have a sample voice recording that's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool?
Sure, but what is it even doing here?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind? Who would that be? How the heck would I know?
What are you doing here, Takumi?
Oh, right. I told them why I was there. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh?
I think you're looking at the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share.
Well, we were all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. We couldn't have possibly seen or heard anything or anyone suspicious. Any personal guesses? Like, do you know if anyone had a grudge against Gaku? They turn and look at each other.
Takumi?
Are you thinking one of us is the killer? No, that's not it.
I already told you! The culprits and outsiders already escaped outside the wall of fire after getting Gaku!
Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't want to be suspicious of anyone anymore. I ain't gonna make this mistake again.
He was probably referring to the time when he suspected I was the killer. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave. Now we have Kyoshika and Kurara.
Huh?
Kurara and Kyoshika, what are you two doing here?
So, this is where this Gaku person was killed.
It was weighing on our minds, and so we came.
Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely they missed a vital piece of evidence or two.
Oh, so you're here for the same reason I am. Are you investigating the case as well, Sir Takome? Yeah. You want to help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. We searched the room together, but found nothing of note.
Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place?
Yeah, before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor, but we didn't find any clues that wouldn't bring us closer to the identity of the killer then either. How about the murder room? Despite our best effort, we haven't found it yet. It's not like this classroom or anyone else at the school grounds.
What about the training notes scribbled on the digital blackboard?
Was it erased? Yeah, it was making us uneasy, so...
That was a stupid thing to do!
Huh? We could have used our handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong. By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them that what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5.
Wait, are you suspicious of us?
Not really, it's just... I was sleeping in my room at second to last Defense Academy, of course.
So was I, in my own room, that is. I cannot believe we're on your list of suspects. Look at me. I am the very epitome of innocence.
Okay.
Hey, what's with that look?
I mean, have you seen yourself? More like the epitome of I've got something to hide.
You are talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody...
Right before she finished her sentence, Kyoshika snatched her mask away, revealing Kurara's face. She held up the mask high before throwing it onto the ceiling catwalk. Ah! My mask is gone! My mask! Why did you hide it? Kurara kept looking around in a panic. It didn't seem like she noticed Kyoshika had thrown the mask away. That really didn't matter. What did matter was her exposed face. Oh, it's Kurara. What? Oh, no, I was just thinking how you looked the same in the other timeline too. Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with. I know what you're trying to say. This face is too cute to be natural, right? But I swear I never did anything to it. Who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me.
Huh.
I believe I just saw Sir Takamaru taking her mask somewhere. Ah, that bonehead! Give me my mask! Back to me, Takamaru! She dashed out the classroom, shrieking away. My, her reaction are as adorable as her looks. We ought to let her run around like that for a while. Yoshika disappeared after saying that. Now alone in the classroom, I doubt I learn anything new by sticking around. Guess I should go too. Okay, I finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. While nobody in number 1 had an alibi, they didn't have a motive either. Nothing has changed about this. But the 5 members from number 2, I've realized any one of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus to and from number 1 and number 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All of this investigation I've done was throw me more names onto the suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. In short, there are 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue with the investigation like this? I sighed and collapsed into bed. The day drew to a close and night slowly took over. Suray's carefree voice faded away into the darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. It was in that silence that I found myself heading to a certain place. The courtyard. Where Eva was being held. I went closer to her cage and then stopped just in front of it. Takumi? Is something wrong? You look very tired. I'm not. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? When Shoma was bringing food to me, he told me about Gaku. He has also shared a lot of other things with me. I'm aware of your current predicament. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi.
Huh?
What? The truth is, you think the killer is among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. I'm the only one who can remove as a suspect because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I would have stopped at Gaku. In short, I am the only one in this school that you can trust right now. You've come here because deep inside you know that too, am I right? Or am I wrong? You may be right. The world spit out of my mouth before I could stop myself. I couldn't even be sure if I had meant what I said. You and I are the same, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Veshnis. Why is that? That battle 3 days ago, she was supposed to send reinforcements for me. But they never came. She was using me as bait. Bait? She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. But she didn't do anything, because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute, I thought Veshnes was dead. That is what everyone seems to believe. But is it really true? I am of the opinion she's still alive somewhere out there. Takumi, here's the straight truth. There is a bomb inside of my body. The detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving in a particular motion triggers an explosion. And when standing within a 25-yard radius at that time, will be blown to smithereens. Please relax, I don't intend on going through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Anyway, Veshnes ordered me to do this. If you get caught, blow yourself up in front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. I was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. I was to blow up to every single member of the Special Defense Unit. I didn't detonate the bomb when you reprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. That's why you wouldn't offer any intel until I came. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. You were all supposed to come together. That was Veshnes' plan, huh? Yes, to allow you to capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why she didn't send reinforcements. Eva clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears. Okay, I understand the situation better now, but why are you sharing this top secret plan with me? I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here or telling you the truth and joining your side. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. But in the end, you decided to side with me. Yes, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. One more thing. Your eyes. When I look into them, I sense something familiar. Something familiar? Solitude. It dwells within you. Those lonely eyes were what drew my heart to you. Her words weighed heavily on me. It felt like something I was trying desperately to keep hidden had been forcefully exposed. Yet, instead of panicking, I felt a strange sense of relief deep inside. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. It truly felt like Eva was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty didn't kill Gaku. By the way, aren't you going to ask me about our army? Nah, I'm not in the mood for that right now. Probably wouldn't remember anything anyway. Then, may I ask for a favor? Go on. Please, return my mask to me. Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our mask. We consider them as a part of us. Without it, I feel exposed. Fine, your mask, right? Yes, thank you so much. After leaving Eva, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. A chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion.
Hey!
Ah! With a loud cry, I jumped out into bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night ahead. Day 25. After waking up to the usual morning announcement, I walked out of my room straight into Tsubasa.
Morning, Takumi! Heading to breakfast?
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Huh?
Do you know what happened to Eva's mask?
Eva's mask?
Yeah, the thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face.
Oh, that! It's been kept somewhere in the garage.
Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Immediately after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open and Kyoshka came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strained look on her face and said,
Huh?
Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor.
Huh?
Something?
Disturbing?
You must come immediately. Everyone else is already on their way. I followed Tsubasa and Kyoshka to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon arrival. Somebody put another message. It says, let's play a killing game. What? No way.
Not again!
It was a repeat of day 4, but it's not the same writing. And it looks like it's been painted with paint or blood. Whereas the other seems to be tagged with a specific font. Like with, what's the word? Patron? No, not patron. Pouch? Nah. Somebody has used red spray pen to write something on the digital blackboard again. The only difference was the content of the text. This time it says, let's play a killing game. Who found it first? 'Twas I. Upon discovering this foul scene, I immediately set off to inform everybody of it. What were you doing here in the first place? Ah, yes, well, I had wished to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast.
Huh?
It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday.
Kyoshka, you shall pay for this later.
Kurara was already wearing her mask. She must have retrieved it before the rest of us came running in. Who would write something like this? Isn't it obvious? It's the same bastard who ruled the last thread. The same one who killed Gaku. Are you sure? The handwriting seems a little different. My dear sister, Sharp's perception pierces through everything. So someone else wrote this? But who? Wait, could it be Eva?
No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked.
So who has the key? I do, and it's the only copy in existence. Also, there is a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate.
We can think about the author later. I'm more curious what this killing game is supposed to refer to.
Which part of killing game is so hard to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed.
It still doesn't make sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why?
Suddenly, Shoma raised his voice.
Everybody look, there's something on the teacher's desk.
This looks like a tape recorder? I guess we should listen to it. I pressed play and an eerie sounding voice came out of the recorder.
The game has officially begun.
Oh my god, it's exactly like Zero.
Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together.
So... It still could be anyone because Tsubasa found a voice changer.
The name of this game is The Invader Hunt.
The message continued. Anyone willing to participate should gather in the Leisure Lounge at 7 p.m. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all. Within those eerie words, the voice stopped. Silence prevailed. We could have heard a pin drop. We were all frowning, although nobody said anything. The last note hadn't been a prank. Saray was destroyed and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. His last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. By the way, Kako, you mentioned something about the handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that possibility in mind. Too soon to be jumping to conclusion about two different culprits when the MO's the same.
So, Gaku's murderer's on the move again?
Basically, this could be from the same person who killed Gaku. If so, we might have been able to find their true identity by joining the game. But that option came with major risks. The monster who destroyed Sirei and slaughtered Gaku was behind it after all. Join the game despite the risk or try to keep everyone safe as possible. We had until 7 PM to decide what to do, but it didn't seem prudent to delay our decision until the last minute. We had to stay united, all of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion on the matter first, as team leader. But what was our best option? Should we join the game or ignore it completely? I thought long and hard about what to say, and then I made my decision. Join the invader hunt, yes or no? I'm gonna start with no. Sorry, Darumi.
Guys, here's what I think. I'm not going to join this invader hunt thing.
Right, of course not. A rational decision. I hope you can all follow my lead in this.
I know I will.
There's nothing to be afraid of it if we all reject it together. Hey, don't speak for everyone just yet.
What, you mean you're joining?
Of course! I'll never get a chance to live out my fantasies like this again. Besides, the name Invader Hunt makes the game sound like it's going to be an absolute blast!
I'm with Takumi on this one. You'll find me playing that game over my dead body! This Invader Hunt is just a culprit trying to trick us into believing it'll be fun!
The recording said as much too. I'll follow Takumi's lead as well. It's against my artistic principles to kill for entertainment. This message don't make any sense anyway. The sponsor that says those not in the game will be eliminated, but will still get eliminated sooner or later if we didn't join in. Don't be stupid. Nobody has to die if we win, right? Right?
Darling, are you listening to yourself? You're taking this I love killing games persona a little too far, aren't you?
I am not! I'm just saying what I really think. Darumi's pigtail swayed as she vigorously shook her head in denial, but there was definitely some uncertainty in her eyes. What about you, Iruko? You haven't said anything yet. Either choice is fine with me.
What do you mean?
I'm not interested in this game at all. I am, however, interested in finding out the sponsor's identity. They'll make their move eventually, whether we join this silly game or not.
Aha!
That's when we'll swoop in and bring that sicko down, right? That's more or less what I was thinking. Then we have an answer! Yeah, we're not going to join the invaders' hunt. Darmy, you don't mind, do you?
Ugh.
I do mine, but it's not like I can play a killing game by myself. Fine! Fine, I'll go with the majority.
After that, we decided to stay together until the stipulated time. We didn't know what might happen, but there was always a possibility the sponsor was actually one of us. Staying together meant we could prevent the sponsor from trying anything. I didn't tell anyone about that second reason though. They all seemed convinced the sponsor was an outsider who had infiltrated the school. Well, they were acting like they thought that anyway. The sky turned dark as we willed our time away. Finally, it was 7 p.m., the time mentioned on the voice recorder. That was when I threw the door to the leisure lounge open. Not because I wanted to join the game, of course. I was there to declare as team leader that none of us would be joining. Everyone else stood outside just in case. Turning around, I could see the others trying to peer in through the door, which was slightly ajar. There was nobody inside the room, not even a fake presence. After looking around, I lifted my head in the ceiling and shouted, "Hey, are you there? Can you see me? I'm here to tell you none of us will be joining your stupid invader hunt." No response at all? Have it your way. That's all I wanted to say. Have a bad night. After a cold farewell, I turned around and stepped out of the leisure room.
Oh boy, you really said it. And after the sponsor said they'd kill us if we refused to play the game. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Will we be okay? Yoko got killed the last time we did this.
But that killer fled and went outside the wall of fire, right?
Most likely, yeah. That's why the sponsor of this game probably isn't one of us.
Kako even said this morning that the handwriting was different this time. I can't be completely sure because they used spray paint.
So, if the sponsor wasn't the one that you got to, there's also the possibility this entire thing was just a prank.
So, we need not be unnecessarily shaken.
That's if the sponsor wasn't the killer. The truth of the matter remains to be seen.
Everybody felt momentarily silent after that.
Question. What's the plan for tonight? Our sleeping agreements. Where should we all spend the night?
I'm definitely sleeping in my dear sister's room.
I'll stay with Dr. Maru.
No way.
What?
You don't trust Takumi even after he saved my life? You and me are through, man.
But...
The Tsukumo twins aside, why don't we sleep in our own rooms like normal? Just lock the door and you'll be fine. I agree. There are 13 people here. Making everyone sleep in pairs would leave one person out. Alright, but why not put that person with one of the other pairs? We should avoid having 3 people in one room. It's too risky. Risky? Why? Not again. Our teams already discussed this to death, and now I have to repeat myself? Despite her complaint, Hiroko carefully explained to those from the other academy why we decided having 3 people in a room together was a bad idea. Oh, that does make sense.
Should we go back to our rooms then?
No! You just triggered the mother of all dead flags, and you don't even know it! Well, anything to spice things up around here.
That decided, we all returned to our rooms to sleep after dinner. Ema insisted on sleeping in Kako's room, but nobody protested on that point. Day 26. Alright. I have a feeling I have unlocked all the branches.
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine!
And I was also looking at non-spoiler guide to confirm. That's why I was taking pause to see. Yeah. So basically, the 40 remaining endings, while excluding the whatever's inside the ending that's behind one of the locks. So basically, those 5 branches will unlock most of the 40 endings that are left.
Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at last, Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your life.
So the question still remains, amongst all those paths, where should we start? Because we already began something in the day 40s. Then we have this, and then this. Just want to confirm